It's November in the garden, and November and October are the best times to clean your mason bee cocoons. Hopefully, they've been tucked away in a paper bag, or better yet, a mesh bag all summer long in a nice warm and safe place. The mesh bags help keep the parasites and pests out of the mason bee cocoons. In order to start cleaning the cocoons, we're going to need a few items. We'll need a basin, some cold water, bleach, a strainer, drying supplies like paper towels, and a storage box. And you'll need a timer. So here are some tubes and a laminate bee block. Our job now is to remove the cocoons to prepare them for cleaning. Let's start with the block so we have a good idea of what's been going on inside. You see the mud plugs that separate each cocoon? The larger cocoons are the females, the small ones are the males. Light yellow are pollen mites, and the black specks are frass or bee poop. If you see a black C-shaped form, that is larva that has been killed by chalk brood, a deadly fungus. Remove it carefully and be sure to sanitize the block before using it again. To remove cocoons from laminate blocks, run a pencil, pen, or an angled dowel down the groove, and the cocoons will just slide out. For paper tubes, remove the white tubes from the surrounding cardboard and again use a pen or angled dowel to slide the cocoons out. If you have tubes that are not pre-split, you can start by cutting the end and just peel them like a can of biscuits. If you have reeds, you can split the reed at the top and then pull it apart and the bees will come out again. Now it's time to clean the cocoons. Fill a container with a ratio of 1 gallon of water to 2 tablespoons of bleach. Mix it all well and then immerse the strainer with the cocoons in the water. Agitate the cocoons with your hands, gently rubbing the cocoons between your fingers to clean them. Make sure you get all of the pollen mites and the black frass off of the cocoons. The cocoon should be in water no longer than 2 minutes. Cocoons are made out of silk, and the bleach dissolves the very first layer of the cocoon, and that cleans off all of the dirt and the mites. But if you leave it longer than 2 minutes, you will compromise the integrity of the cocoon. Rinse them very well with cold water to remove all of the dirt and the bleach. Then put the clean cocoons on a paper towel and blot them gently. Move them to another dry towel and place them in a cool area. I use the garage and leave them overnight. You want to make sure they're perfectly dry before you store them. Turn them over a couple of times to get them thoroughly dry. Put the cocoons in a container with air holes. In a smaller container, put a damp cloth or paper towel to add a slight bit of humidity and place that on top of the cocoons. Check the dampness of the towel every month or so. Tuck them in your refrigerator. The vegetable crisper is a great place to put them, and leave them tucked away until March of next year. Then they'll be ready to start the cycle all over again.